How fun has it been to get this opportunity and to capitalize on it?
It's been a lot of fun. It's something, return punts, I've been waiting for a long time. The 2 years I've done it, I haven't gotten any back until this year, and to get two and hopefully a couple more before the year's over, it's definitely very exciting.
And then to get a little bit of action at receiver too, probably. Is that something you've been waiting for a while?
I knew my time was coming. It's unfortunate that it's kind of happened because Tevin's out,
right?
And I hate that he's out because he's the leader of the receivers, leader of that room. And so I'm definitely frustrated that he's not with us, but hopefully we can keep on winning and get him something special if he's back for a bowl game.
What did Dad say after the game?
He's always doesn't say much, just always proud and happy, just like any other dad, really. Yeah.
Levi, you played basketball here one year. Was that fun? Or?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love basketball. I've loved basketball probably. It was probably my first love, playing basketball. And it's something in the off season I make sure I'm doing. And I had a blast playing that 1 year, one semester. Unfortunately, we didn't get very far, but I had a blast playing.
Yeah. Is that why you still do the little basketball shot for the celebration?
Yeah, I do it just to. I don't get a chance to play very often, so I got to do it, I guess, when I'm on the field.
Do you talk to your brother much about receiving, or do y'all talk a lot? Or?
We really don't talk, anyone in my family, much about football.
Oh, really? Okay.
It might be a good game, but other than that, it's not really much. Sometimes this summer he'll come down here, we'll work out together, but other than that, there's not much football talk at all.
It's mostly just family.
Mostly just family, yeah.
So how do you keep yourself prepared for an opportunity like this?
I don't prepare any differently than I do any other game. Just always ready to step up and do what the coaches expect me to do, and nothing much has changed from 3 weeks ago as of this week. It's really the same every week.
What does it say about the depth that your team has that, Tevin Reese goes out, Lake Seastrun goes out, Glasgow Martin goes out, and you guys don't miss a beat?
It goes back to them recruiting great players out of high school, and then those guys just really committing to what we want to do here. Whether it's us having to get stronger or gain weight or do whatever, every little thing that the strength staff and the coaches asked us to do, everyone on the team has done that and been ready for their opportunity.
You said you weren't thrilled not coming out here, but what made you want to come to Baylor? I mean, was that the only option at that point, or?
No, I had signed out of high school to Penn State,
right,
and then really, I don't know if it was my family or what, but I really just had a piece about staying here, and so I ended up changing and staying here, and it's been a blessing ever since.
Was that just wanting to stay with your dad and wanting to stay in a comfortable situation here?
It was part of that, and then it was the chaplain here, Wes Fury. He didn't ever really say much, but he had an influence on me. Just talking to him and knowing how I could grow my faith here at Baylor, and that was bigger than football, bigger than family. That was more important to me than going up to Penn State, and so that's why I ended up staying here.
Has it required patience these past couple of years to be the returns guy, but I'm sure you've wanted a little more than that,
It's required patience, but it's nothing that I didn't expect. I had Kendall Wright and Terrence Williams and Lanier and all these people in front of me, so I wasn't mad that I wasn't playing as much, but it was definitely fine with me.
Levi, explain your post-touchdown spike. What is that exactly?
It's really just a tribute to my basketball days, I guess. I miss playing and don't get to play much, so I guess that's kind of my only chance to get out there and play still.
Well, you played at one time here. Were you giving any thought to going back as a walk-on again?
Not really. I guess I've thought about it, but never really committed my thinking to it. Because I know what's important right now. That's me playing football.
Levi, you talked about with Tevin going down. it's not just his production, it's his leadership,
Yeah.
and he was also kind of Bryce's kind of safety blanket. You know, he was a security blanket receiver. What do you do in terms of trying to come in to, as a group, take up what the gap that Tevin left by not being here? I mean, he didn't pass away, but he's here for a couple of games.
I feel like we're not trying to step in and fill this gap. We're trying to step in and do what we're expected to do. I'm not expected to go deep as much as he was doing, so I don't expect myself to be doing that. So it's really just staying within our game plan and within what each person is what their responsibilities are.
And your last, that reception, that TD reception, you were kind of like Super Mario moving through there. Can you kind of take me through the cuts, or do you think about them, or do they just happen?
I don't really think about them at all. I kind of see the person, and I guess it goes back to playing basketball. And in basketball, you're always taught on defense to watch a person's hips, and that'll tell you where they're going. So I've practiced kind of turning my hips, and so they're going where they think I'm going, to be able to get them back a different way real quick. And I guess that's what I was able to do.
Levi, if you dedicated all your